Hey, how about a movie tonight?
Pardon me, what kind of dog food does your dog eat?
Young fella, there's two things I know. Checkers and dogs. Dogs like canned dog food. Especially Herman here.
Do you think he'd like Gaines burgers?
Well, he might.
Yeah, leave this to me. Dogs like food that's moist and meaty.
But Gaines burgers are moist and meaty, see?
Go ahead, but...
And they taste terrific.
And you don't know nothing about Checkers, neither.
Gaines burgers dog food. The canned dog food without the can.
Don't come near me.
Thursday, John Amos, Ernest Borgnine, and the cop of the future are set up by a girl on the edge. Then a new puppy brings Chrissy and Jack closer together.
Yeah, there's nothing a girl likes more than a little tickle on the tummy.
Three's Company after Future Cop and Barney Miller.
What's the big idea?
George, you complained about my coffee long enough. Now watch this. This is our usual instant coffee.
I can see that.
Look at this.
Hey. What is that?
It's new Instant Folgers coffee crystals.
How does it taste?
See? It sparkles.
But how does it taste?
And look how much darker and richer it is.
Yeah, but how does it taste?
Well, taste it.
George is discovering new Instant Folgers.
Tastes great.
New Instant Folgers coffee crystals. Sparkling crystals of dark, rich, pure coffee.
Wonder why they sparkle.
I don't know, but I'll have another cup.
Folgers developed these crystals to give you a better tasting coffee.
Best I've ever had. Tastes so good, you hate to put it down.
That's right. New Instant Folgers coffee crystals. Taste so good, you hate to put it down.
I missed my big chance last time. Angie, I'm not going to miss it again. There it is.
That's the Athena 2000 electronic machine by Singer. It's $100 off. Push these buttons. It sews 25 stitches.
Beautiful.
Even measures buttons and makes buttonholes to fit in one step. If you missed your chance last time, the big Singer sale is back.
Hey, Debbie, if you was my mother, what would you think of your son now, huh?
Oh.
The famous Teddy Z, Monday.
Do you wanna dance? Hold my hand.
Now there's a car that just asks to be driven.
You're my lover man. Oh, baby.
Mercury is bringing a sophisticated new shape to the American road. Introducing Sable. Mercury, the shape you want to be in.
All right, Bubbles, get ready to hit the dirt.
I should have become an accountant.
Oh, stop worrying, kid. We're going to give this bathroom the shine of its life. Show those germs no mercy. Dig in, kid, dig in. Clean and shine. Disinfect, deodorize. We'll never scratch or leave any grit. Oh, we never do, we never do. You did good, kid. Now let's go down a drain together. We work hard, so you don't have to.
Dow Bathroom Cleaner with scrubbing bubbles.
It's fun getting to the bottom of one. It's fun getting to the bottom of one. White Mountain Cooler, keeping it light, cooler, crisp and refreshing. It's got the taste that's always right. It's fun getting to the bottom of one.
Original and new orange.
All was quiet on Sleepy Street when up drove the cars with the earthquake beat. Smoking shakers, shaking up the town. Smoking shakers, smoking all around. Now these babies rattle and these babies smoke. Smoke, shaking up a whole lot of folks. Whole Sleepy Street is now wide wide awake. Smoking shakers rattle and shake, 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 shake. Smoking shakers, shaking up the town. Smoking shakers,
Smokin' Shakers by Ertl.
This is Zoe. Just like you, she uses lots of different cards and IDs to get through her day. What if all Zoe needed was herself? Introducing Amazon One, a free service that lets you use your palm to quickly pay for things, gain access, earn rewards, and more. Let's say you're grabbing your favorite coffee beverage, or heading into the office, or checking out. Just hover your palm and you're on your way. It's as easy as that. Sign up is free and takes less than a minute. All you need is a credit card, your phone number, and your palm. That's it. Since your palm is unique and can't be lost or misplaced, you can get things done quickly and securely. And with more experiences on the way, Amazon One will help you get even more done, simply by being you. Now, Zoe has more time to do what she loves, indoor skydiving. Enter, identify, and pay with Amazon One.
That's right. The mark of the beast. You were born with it.
666. The number of the beast.
That's a creepy, man. That I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck? That is so. I mean,
dude, I just got done watching a whole bunch of Iron Maiden live performances to you. They're so good. Dear
Iron Maiden?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I love them. Run.
Yeah, I saw them with Paul Diano.
Run for your life.
Before that. It was before that guy, before that singer.
My favorite's Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner.
That's good stuff, man.
Mine's Fear of the Dark.
Killer bass player.
You gotta enjoy how they were being inclusive on that commercial I read. They had a black girl, but I noticed she wasn't a vegan, so mark down for Amazon. I just heard it sell on the repeat.
It stinks real bad.
Well, it's nice to see everybody's feeling froggy.
I mean, I'm on top of the world, man.
Over here. God damn.
I'm pretty frothy.
There's basically nothing at this point that's gonna bring me down.
Sweet. All right. Well, let's kick it off by saying hi to everybody, like we do. All right, and we're going to start with A for Tema, Becca, Tema.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Tema. B is for Becca.
Hey, guys. 8 hours of sleep. Everyone's in trouble.
That's right. And shitloads of coffee from what you were telling me earlier.
Yes, coffee.
So her hair is walking as well. That's right. Shagan. C is for Shagan.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, she's going to be here for a while. So she joined the Cream team today, and welcome aboard.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now
Right
we
there.
know our ABCs.
Right, roasted. R's for roasted. QRST. Oh my God.
Hey.
Right? A Stone Monkey?
I know I'm a T.
Yay! I don't work tomorrow, and I did some good stuff.
And Accelerate and I are both vowels for some fucking reason.
Well, I'm irate and you're just irate.
That's right. All right. Well, shit. So, everybody had a good week?
That's funny. I thought you were a bowel.
A bowel. Hey, I've been called that plenty of times.
That's what I heard too.
I know I had at least one of those. I have at least one bowel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
yeah. Something like that. I don't know. I didn't count them.
In the South, they, if your grandma wanted to know if you took a dump, she'd ask you if your bowels moved.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. I made a bowel movement today.
And she said,
and
she
it
said
felt
it is.
good.
I can't believe we're talking about this shit.
Literally,
we're talking about shit.
Tee-hee.
That is
We're
funny,
just a bunch
man.
of shit talkers.
That's right. And this one's for Night Beast out there. Say out everybody in the chat.
What's up, chat?
Like
Your
Bear
boy.
Dog, holy shit. How you doing, girl? Hate Camel, JP 2021 TVE, what up? Ortiz 805, sir, I salute you. It's been a while, brother. Victor Rand, Colleen Bernier, holy shit. It's a who's who of who's in the goddamn chat. It's amazing. We
It's a
got
good
Dr.
Friday.
Functional, we got 3-4 Yoda, we got FTW Nil. I mean, really, we've got Object of Hate. We've got Becca Fairley. Of course, she's in here too. She's everywhere. Becca's like she's her multiple powers, like she can operate 5 different social accounts at the same time. It's like she's like telepathic or some shit. See, all right, so, and I think I got us all, in Night Beast, of course, got us all caught up. All right, Mason Malpas, there you are. Okay, and Nostradamus. What's up, fam? Nobody, not me. Hey. Well, dog. And Dumbbeard. Welcome aboard. This is, it's going to get weird. But you remember, it never gets weird enough for irate. Never gets weird enough for me. So, all right, I think I've gone through everybody. It's a robust chat. I'm enthused. I'm enthused.
Well, it is. Like I said, it is a good Friday. I mean, I did the unthinkable, and I beat the bots today.
How'd you beat the bots?
Monkey got his video card for Best Buy.
Nice.
And I'm in a Discord that's got bots set up to alert everybody for when video cards drop and whatnot. And there was a few people in there bitching that their bots didn't get them anywhere, and I pointed and laughed as I posted screenshot after screenshot after screenshot of my processed order, and my video card will be available in 11 days. I'm fucking, dude, I lost my shit at work today. It was the best.
Dude, I might need you to teach me how to use that Me 6 motherfucking thing, because I tried and it was like
I don't understand the Discord bots, and I definitely don't understand the bots that people use to freaking snag these video cards, because that shit's insane.
Yeah.
I multiple times I've had video cards being paid for that got sold out as I was paying for it.
Damn,
as it was processing the payment, it was sold out underneath me.
Oh shit!
Like
Oh,
it
man.
dinged, Newegg dinged my PayPal on Monday. Yeah, I was pissed, and then Tuesday the money was back, but I was like, I just want my video card. And then, yeah, like I said, today, just magically people were like, Best Buy might be dropping video cards today. I'm like, no. I hit refresh and boom. It literally happened as I freaking pulled it up. I'm like, what timing?
Yeah, Newegg had a thing about Ryzen CPUs today.
Yeah.
Earlier. And it was just like
I know right
can't
now
buy
the only
shit,
one
so
that's
I don't know why I'm looking.
The only one that's not available or easily available right now is the new Ryzen 9. The 7s are finally able to be bought again.
That's good.
Yeah. Someone asked me at work if I was going to get one of those. I'm like, no. Fuck that.
You know, it's like you can look at Demon Tranny all night long, or you can make Demon Tranny magically. Money makes her go away.
They do. I still never got my thermal paste, monkey.
As small a donation or a tip as $2, you can
donate to the Irate Fund, and
That's right.
You won't have me knocking on your door asking for money because I just spent too much. So give money to Irate, and then it'll make me feel better.
I'm gonna knock
because
on
I
our
can't.
door.
Because I really can't, and I feel bad. So you
We'll
should
be
do it for
waiting
me.
you. That's right.
Do it for Monkey, because Monkey would do it. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Come and knock on our door.
Yeah, that Three's Company shit. I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah.
We've been waiting for you.
Hey man, if you watch it, I don't know about you, but if I watch
Three's
some of that old
Company
shit,
too.
I was like, God, it's so bad.
It's not funny anymore. A
I
lot of
know
it
it
used to be real funny to be just doesn't make me laugh.
But shit like Smokey and the Bandit still is. Who'd have thunk
It's one of my favorite movies.
Who'd have thunk
Smokey and the Bandit. You ever watch the third one? Because if not, I wouldn't. It's
Oh,
not
yeah?
very good. The third one, it's it's just not very good. Well,
Now, Mork
Bert
and
didn't
Mindy's
come
still
back
funny
for it.
though.
I think Bert's longest scene in the third Smokey and the Bandit is like 3 seconds.
Well,
And
yeah, but he was kind of old at that point, and wasn't he like really on a good one at that point? Like in that time frame,
I don't
wasn't
know.
he like the cocaine master about the time that came out?
Probably. I know the original story. It was supposed to be that the sheriff turned into the bandit, and like he was insane, and the sheriff was chasing himself. But they changed it like during production, and it ends up they have Snowman plays the bandit throughout the movie.
Well, that wouldn't make any fucking sense for the guy to be chasing himself.
I don't know.
Shit.
Sounds more entertaining than what we got, though.
Right.
Breaking news. The stimulus checks have already started to hit banks. My mom literally just got hers 10 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
How much?
Wow.
Crazy.
I know 2 people that have gotten their checks already.
I'm out of the loop. How much money is it? $1?
$1,400.
Tree fitty.
Oh, hi. Hopefully, your boy that doesn't work sitting in this here call, me. Hopefully, I get some money. That'd be nice. I'll totally buy Monkey a hooker. Yeah. Wait,
Definitely
no, this girl would
no
like that.
stimuli for me.
Yeah, no, I don't have any yet.
That's okay.
I
It'd
got
be
one of
nice
the
when
other
I get
ones.
it though.
Can't remember which one it was. It was like the lowest check. I got one of those. I think. I might have got. I don't know.
Oh wow, man! Ortiz 805. Love you, brother. Got a little overtime today. Smiley face.
Easy.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Ortiz.
All right. Well, we can dispatch the ugliness and go into our 2 minutes of hate.
Ah,
Hey.
Thanks, Ortiz, man.
Yes, thank you, Ortiz.
Ah, there's a taco on my screen. I see it playing on the watch page. It's cute.
Mesa Mulpus, thanks for the $20 away with the demon tranny.
Oh yeah, thanks.
It
guys.
beats you to it, man. Hey, man, it works. That's sweet, man. It's like I'm trying to shoot for small goals right now, but I'm really grateful for it, man. You have no fucking idea. Anyway, we got some videos to go over. I don't know if y'all watched The President last night. I was on Drone Tech's channel, trying to cogently argue with this person that was a fucking communist. Man, that hammer and sickle flag on that one person's thing was pissing me off big time.
Yeah,
dude, this is to make Irate feel better, to make Trippypoop feel worse. That was from Night Beast himself. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, $5. Hey,
Why
man.
I gotta feel worse?
I don't know, man.
That's fine. That's fine.
Everybody loves
I pooped my
everybody.
pants.
That's right.
I'm used to feeling
You pooped
pretty
in them
bad,
pants, bad
Again.
boy. Hey, be sure
Oh,
to hit
dude,
that like button.
I did at work. I ain't gonna lie, man. When, dude, besides for having a fucking heart attack, I literally shit myself at work today. When that video card went through, I was just like,
yeah,
I don't have any undies on.
How long were you waiting for that or looking for one?
Like 3 months?
3
4
months.
or something? Yeah, dude. He was waiting forever.
And I've been frantically trying to, well, actually, I should say, for the last month, I've been behind the scenes actively trying to get one.
Did you have a working one in that 3 months, or were you like?
No, I have one. Yeah.
Okay,
okay.
okay.
I just.
Because that would have been really bad.
I'm kicking myself because when I bought the one I have, Excel told me I should have just gotten the same one he has at a fucking better cost, half the price I just spent on the one I got. But I was like, oh no, I can't afford it, even though I could have just easily just over the course of a few more months paid that off my credit card. But oh no. So now here I am. Now with all this overtime I have to work, just being like, well, I'll be able to pay my credit card off in 6 months. I hope.
Okay.
The wife's gonna help me. She's nice.
Dude, I can't even get a credit card. They look at my credit and they're like, nah.
Credit cards are evil.
I know.
What? I thought that they want you to get a credit card because that's how they rope you.
That's right.
And then you can go anywhere and they're just like throw them at you. I thought.
No, my white privilege will not afford me a credit card. It's no crazy. That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. Like, I mean, some people would tell you I'd have a credit score of at least 700 just, based on skin. But not how it works.
Yeah.
They lie.
All this white privilege and nothing to do with it.
Yeah, right? Like, I haven't
Can't
used it for
cash it
nothing,
out
apparently.
anywhere.
Still haven't figured out where to go. It was probably Toys R Us this whole time, but they closed down, so we can't go there now and find out,
Our mistake. We should have gone there more.
What's up, Irate? He said, hey. I heard him.
No.
Howdy.
Oh shit.
And now we have returned. What's up, everybody? I was AFK. I was saying hello to Uzi, just walked in the door. So, points are easy money, indeed. Indeed. Well, shit, y'all. Damn, Doku. Have some stimulus money since we don't have live in a communist nation and cash is a scarce resource. No doubt. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate it, Mr. Doku.
I wonder if they'll try to take the stimuluses back after they declare Biden to be unfit for president. It's coming, y'all.
Doku.
Oh, 30 from Doku. I just saw it pop up.
It was
Sorry. I'm
ridiculous.
watching the watch
Yeah.
page.
Man, you guys are
Hell
going.
yeah. You guys should drop at my channel and do that sometime.
No shit, man. Hit everybody's channel. That's the point.
Don't hit mine up.
It's about exposure.
Well, no, I lied. Hit me up on Twitch at Stone Monkey Productions, I think it is on Twitch. I need followers. It would help me out. I'd appreciate it. I stream once in a blue moon because I don't like stepping on people's toes.
Dude, you should.
So it's
see
really
Twitch
hard to
now.
fucking stream.
Twitch is nothing but women with their titties out basically. Now I noticed. I don't know when it happened, but
They all
it's turning
fucking
into kind of
boomers too.
some of them, yeah. Like that lady I showed you with the pink hair, sitting on a trampoline indoors for some reason. Very weird.
Dude.
I don't know why you do
all
that.
those MILF fantasies and shit.
That's gross.
But fucking a trampoline in the house. I want to see her use it because I don't know how high the ceiling is, and I want her to find out firsthand.
But just
Yeah,
remember,
she can
man.
bounce once.
What is that Rule 34 about everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that means that everybody,
Something's
Rule
gonna fit somebody.
34 applies to people's, what turns them on.
I find it to be nasty.
I'm so glad I'm boring.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
I'd rather be.
And on that note, you want to listen to the president talk about his little speech from last night?
Waiting. I've been waiting.
Savior Joe? Yeah, man.
Yeah. So last
Yeah,
night.
I didn't see any of it.
Yeah, while I was on Drone Tech's channel trying to wax intellectual with a group of people. Apparently, he went on TV last night, and I've got it. And so the idea, and I've got it sped up. You know, I like to crunch things together. So, and I might stop during intervals, you know, so everybody can comment. So anyway, with no more delay, let's get this mother rolling. All right, and everybody, tell me if you can hear it.
Good evening, my fellow Americans.
Yep. Fuck am I doing?
Yes. Tonight, I'd like to talk to you about where we are as we mark 1 year since everything stopped because of this pandemic. A year ago, we were hit with a virus that was met with silence and spread unchecked. Denials for days, weeks, then months. That led to more deaths, more infections, more stress, and more loneliness. Photos and videos from...
Whoa. Could that be because we were getting, diametrically mixed messages from the same person?
Right. Fauci.
Right.
We were on lockdown for a year straight.
Nobody did
while they were
anything
developing a
roasted.
vaccine. What do you mean nobody did nothing?
Nobody did
and
nothing,
this,
man.
you know, this little environment that we're streaming in right here is, I made it special for the Corona Chan. So we've been in this space for a year too. It's crazy, isn't it? All right, we'll keep rolling.
2019. Feel like they were taken in another era. The last vacation. The last birthday with friends. The last holiday with extended family. While it was different for everyone, we all lost something. A collective suffering. A collective sacrifice. A year filled with the loss of life and the loss of living for all of us. But in the loss, we saw how much there was to gain in appreciation, respect, and gratitude. Finding light in the darkness is a very American thing to do. In fact, it may be the most American thing we do. And that's what we've done. We've seen frontline and essential workers risking their lives, sometimes losing them, to save and help others. Researchers and scientists racing for a vaccine. And so many of you, as Hemingway wrote, being strong in all the broken places.
That was Hemingway.
I know it's been hard.
I feel like it wasn't.
I truly know. As I've told you before, I carry a card in my pocket with the number of Americans who have died from COVID to date. It's on the back of my schedule.
What?
As of now, total deaths in America, 527,726. That's more
Oh my
deaths.
God, is that a big number?
That's the number.
think so.
That was last night's number.
Is that so big?
It's huge.
If it was a penis, it'd be
pointed.
enormous. Yeah, it's that big. Yeah,
It's not,
bigger than John Holmes's dick.
Oh.
I just gotta ask: is he wearing spray tan?
Of course.
Is he
He's
wearing
got to emulate his hero.
Kind of orange looking, isn't he?
He's got to emulate his hero, guys.
Hey, we've been told Orange Man bad. Now we have a new Orange Man. He bad.
Have you guys heard the same shit that I've been hearing about Biden? Is that he has the most inclusive cabinet of any president ever.
Well, yeah.
Trump did too. But
I've got a question. Does anybody else remember Joe Biden having blue eyes?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay,
Maybe.
why don't I see blue eyes in the pictures? I
'Cause he's
see
blind
black
now.
or brown.
He's
I don't
blind
know.
Is it just the lighting?
No,
It
man.
might be the lighting.
Yeah, it's adrenochrome. You were right. You were right earlier. It's
I was
the
just thinking of a
adrenochrome.
clone.
Okay.
That's right. Hey, man.
Clonochrome.
I heard eating a baby will do a lot for your youth, man. Just saying.
Apparently.
Them stem cells.
Exactly. See, and that's
They
what
restore
say.
everything.
That's right. And if you're Catholic, I apologize for offending you. Here we go.
And in World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War, and 9/11 combined, there were husbands, wives, sons and daughters, grandparents, friends, neighbors, young and old.
There weren't more people dead from COVID than from all those wars combined. I challenge that shit.
I wonder if all those people also had comorbidities.
Or did the Holocaust not happen?
Maybe.
If you exclude the American Civil War, all the wars combined, since the inception of the country.
Mhm.
Yes, he's right. There's more people dead from COVID than war dead, because we have a tendency to be really efficient at killing the other guy rather than dying ourselves.
Mm.
The only time that we really got messed up was when we decided to fight ourselves, and then lots of people wound up dead.
Yeah.
You notice how he's like comparing this to like war deaths? Like specifically war deaths. He's not, he's not talking about accidents or like car accidents or
You heard him slip that
heart
in there, right?
disease.
He slipped in a 9/11. I'm pretty sure.
This
If
is
not, he will.
this is a war we're fighting.
But
a war against the
if you look at the numbers,
It's a war
for
against
every-
it's a war against the right wing nut jobs that are that are terrorists. I mean,
But if you look at-
that's kind of the way they want to paint that shit, isn't it?
We reduced the number of deaths every year from about 300,000 something deaths to influenza to like 300 total.
But
Right, it's like 1,000-fold decrease in flu deaths. So
we don't have anything near an actual pandemic number of people who have died.
Right.
That's why they only talk about war.
Yeah.
Because if you look at actual pandemic numbers, we don't have them.
Right, that's all right.
They leave behind loved ones, unable to truly grieve or to heal, even to
This
have a
is sped
funeral.
up.
But I'm also thinking about everyone else who lost this past year to natural causes, like cruel
Well,
fatal
this is
accident
sped
or
up.
other disease. They too died alone. They too leave behind loved ones who are hurting badly. Oh, you've often heard me say before, I
whole
talk about the
United
longest
States
walk
lost when
any
he was
parent
elected.
can make
This
is up a short
fucking
flight of
dude.
stairs to his child's bedroom to say, I'm sorry.
He
I lost my
just
job.
loves talking about kids.
Can't be here anymore.
Got to be part
My
of
dad
every
told me
speech,
when he lost his job in Scranton.
Kid.
So many of you had to make that same walk this past year. You lost your job. You closed your business. Facing eviction.
Closed your business.
Homelessness, hunger. A loss of control. Maybe worst of all, a loss of hope. Watching a generation of children who may be set back up to a year or more.
Watching a lot of
they've not been
children
to
there,
school
Joe.
because of their loss of learning. It's the
Constantly.
details of life that matter most. And we miss those details. The big
Want to
Yeah,
thank
never
Doku again for the $5. Take one more beer because I feel like it. Skittish idiots killed the economy, begging Papa government to save him from corona cough, so while also begging Big Brother to pay rent for them. Hashtag scam. I added the hashtag to that.
Stream
Yes.
boss over here.
Thanks, Doku. You're awesome.
Good shit, man.
details on the small moments. Weddings, birthdays, graduations. All the things that needed to happen, but didn't. The first date.
Because you
the
stopped
family
it.
reunions.
I mean, for fuck's sake, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, we.
I was like, that wasn't our choice, it was yours.
We didn't forget, y'all. It's like, I don't know who the fuck he's reminding. Maybe he's like reminding himself because
probably,
we've
Memory
lived
loss.
through this shit. My fucking dad died, in December. So yeah, fuck him.
Sunday night rituals. It's all.
And let's talk
has
about
exacted
children that have
a
been
terrible
committing
cost on the
suicide
psyche
and
of so
trying
many
to
of us.
commit suicide. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
fucking
fundamentally
talk
people
about that.
pulling
to
at
be
our
with others,
heartstrings, talking about the
talk,
children, and
to laugh, to hug, to hold one another. This virus has kept us apart.
Chicago.
Grandparents.
Slow down.
One thing you forget is children don't vote.
They have no fucking say. They don't.
They are politically worthless to these motherfuckers.
But the parents of those children do vote, so that's what you got.
You know what? Give them some credit. They're at least trying. They're trying to lower the voting age to 16. Because we all know 16-year-olds totally know what's going on.
Totally, yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Or
they
up
make
on,
great
up on,
judgment
yeah,
calls.
no shit.
Yep.
When I was 16, my friends all wanted me to do acid.
You should have.
Haven't seen their children or grandchildren. Parents haven't seen their kids. Kids haven't seen their friends. The things we used to do that always filled us with joy have become things we couldn't do and broke our hearts. Too often, we've turned against one another. A mask, the easiest thing to do to save lives. Sometimes it divides us.
Fuck you.
States
Whatever.
pitted against one another instead of working with each other. Vicious hate crimes against Asian Americans who've been attacked, harassed, blamed, and scapegoated.
Who did that?
At this very moment,
I haven't heard of any.
so many of them are fellow Americans. They're on the front lines of this pandemic trying to save lives. And still, they're They're forced to live in fear for their lives just walking down streets in America. It's wrong.
He
it's
didn't mention
un-American,
which
and
group
it
was
must
attacking
stop.
the Asians, though.
Yeah. Oh.
Right,
I think Victor ran for $2, worst president ever. You're probably not wrong. I'm just saying.
Look, we know what we need to do to beat this virus. Tell the truth. Follow the scientists. The science. Work together. Put trust and faith in our government to fulfill its most important function, which is protecting the American people. No function more important. We need to remember the government isn't some foreign force in a distant capital. No, it's us. All of us. We the people. For you and I, that America thrives when we give our hearts, when we turn our hands to common purpose. And right now, my friends, we're doing just that. And I have to say, as your president, I'm grateful to you. Last summer, I was in Philadelphia and I met a small business owner.
40 years.
I asked her, I said, what do you need most? Never forget what she said to me. She said, looking me in the eye, she said, I just want the truth. The truth. Just tell me the truth. Think of that.
He's already lied.
Wrote nothing less than the truth. And for all of you asking when things will get back to normal, here.
Do you think every time he lies, do you think that's his tell, is that he refers to his family?
Probably. It seems
Probably.
like he does it a lot, so it would make sense to me.
Yeah, it's always some kind of anecdote like that. I don't know, man. It's just, yeah. Dumbbeard, see, I was thinking, man, when I was editing this film, all right, it's like, this looks like a green screen projection, right? Like it was
That's
like
what I
the
was
podium.
thinking.
The podium was 3D, was there, right? And then the two walls, and then it was like behind the walls, it looked flat. I mean, you know, and so he walks up and starts talking. It's like I'm not going to rule that deep fake shit out. You know, I'm not going to rule it out. All right, for $9.99, holy shit! Thank you, Jeff Hewitt. What is up, Uncle Cream? Just curious about all y'all's perspective positions on the JQ. How do you feel about Israel working on a COVID vaccine well before activity even in Wuhan? Hey, man, you know.
Ethno-nationalism is bad. Okay.
He's not based. He's not unbased. I didn't mean, yeah. Cool.
That's my only statement is ethno-nationalism is bad. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. I don't got to say nothing else.
It's easy. Right? You gotta, it's easy, MK.
Well, welcome aboard, Jeff, and somebody else. All right. So anyway, sorry, we'll keep rolling. It's like, God, thanks for the shekels.
Here is the truth. The only way to get our lives back, to get our economy back on track, is to beat the virus. You've been hearing me say that for while I was running and the last 50 days I've been president. But this is one of the most complex operations we've ever undertaken as a nation in a long time. That's why I'm using every power I have as president of the United States to put us on a war footing to get the job done. Sounds like hyperbole, but I mean it, a war footing. And thank God we're making some real progress now.
Fuck does that shit mean, Joe?
My first full day in office, I outlined for you a comprehensive strategy to beat this pandemic. We've spent every day since attempting to carry it out. 2 months ago, this country didn't have nearly enough vaccine supply to vaccinate all or ever near all of the American public. But soon we will. We've been working with vaccine manufacturers, Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, to manufacture and purchase hundreds of millions of doses of these 3 safe, effective vaccines. And now, at the direction and with the assistance of my administration, Johnson & Johnson is working together with a competitor, Merck, to speed up and increase the capacity to manufacture new Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which was one shot. In fact, just yesterday, I announced, and I met with the CEOs of both companies, I announced our plan to buy an additional 100 million doses of Johnson & Johnson vaccines. These 2 companies, competitors, have come together for the good of the nation, and they should be applauded for it.
Vaccine when Trump was in
It's truly a national effort,
no vaccine at
just
all,
like we saw during World War II. Now, because of all the work we've done, we'll have enough vaccine supply for all adults in America by the end of May. That's months ahead of schedule. And we're mobilizing thousands of vaccinators to put the vaccine in one's arm, calling active duty military, FEMA, retired doctors and nurses, administrators, and those to administer the shots. And we've been creating more places to get the shots. We've made it possible for you to get a vaccine at nearly any one of 10,000 pharmacies across the country. just like you get your flu shot. We're also working with governors and mayors in red states and blue states to set up and support nearly 600 federally supported vaccination centers that administers hundreds of thousands of shots per day. You can drive up to a stadium or a large parking lot, get your shot, never leave your car, and drive home in less than an hour. We've been sending vaccines to hundreds of community health centers all across America, located in underserved areas. And we've been deploying, and we will deploy more, mobile vehicles and pop-up clinics to meet you where you live so those who are least able to get the vaccine are able to get it. We continue to work on making at-home testing available. And we've been focused on serving people in the hardest hit communities of this pandemic: Black, Latino, Native American, and rural communities. So what does all this add up to? When I took office 50 days ago, only 8% of Americans, after months, only 8%.
Wait a minute, he's not doing anything for those people.
Vaccination.
No.
Today,
What is he claiming? What is he claiming? I mean, like,
they're gonna help all the minorities first, is what he's basically saying.
well, they're not. They're not doing that at all. I mean, they're letting each state decide, but the states aren't even doing that for at least ours isn't.
I don't think ours is either. We got Gretchen Whitmer. She's just more concerned with killing old people.
I thought, didn't Biden order 750 million doses? Isn't that like 3 times the American population? Or close to it?
It's about 2.2.
Okay.
But that allows for them to have spoiled dosages.
Yeah.
Oh. So you're saying they're going to waste twice as much as they're going? What?
No, you have to have 2 shots. So you need twice as many doses. There's about 330 million people in America, so there's 660 million doses right there. Plus, they want to have an extra 90 million doses to allow for spoilage, lost shipments, things like that.
Well, I'm not getting it.
2 shots.
Yeah, someone
There's
can have
2
mine.
shots that we don't need.
I'm not.
I got
I'm
mine
not.
too, because I got enough shit wrong with me already.
Actually, that's 7 shots y'all can have because none of my kids are getting it either.
My husband got
both of
his. My husband got his first dose today. The military is not claiming it's mandatory, but they're stripping our military members of their freedoms. So if my husband wants to come home, he has to be vaccinated.
Oh, that's bullshit.
If he wants to get off the ship when they deploy this year, he has to be vaccinated, or just stick it out on the ship for 9 months. So yeah, they're
that's
stripping
a
them
choice.
to force them into taking the
Hey, might as
vaccine.
well go the easy route at that point.
He cannot retire soon enough.
Yeah, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
My son had to get it too, so he could continue his education.
That's a huge political club to beat people over the head with, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Remember that the military is your live human trials, where they normally test out these vaccines when they don't have an emergency use protocol.
Well, remember like 20, 30 years ago, man, there was this whole surge of like people becoming like germ obsessed. And that's when hand sanitizer and shit like that started showing. And it was like, so we've got an entire generation of health phobes, right? You know, hypochondriacs, basically. Right. And then you get them, you know, you stick some fucking shit from China, and it's like, whoops, it's a big problem. And it's the perfect club to beat everybody on the head with.
Yep.
Well played.
Hey, that number's 65%. Just 14% of Americans over the age of 75 50 days ago had gotten their first shot. Today, that number is well over 70%. With new guidance from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, that came out on Monday, it means simply this: millions and millions of grandparents who went months without being able to hug their grandkids can now do so. And the more people are fully vaccinated, the CD will continue to provide additional guidance on what you can do in the workplace, places of worship with your friends, as well as travel. When I came into office, you may recall, I set a goal that many of you said was kind of way over the top. I said I intended to get 100 million shots in people's arms in my first 100 days in office. Tonight, I can say we're not only going to meet that goal, we're going to beat that goal. Because we've actually on track to reach this goal of 100 million shots in arms on my 60th day in office. No other country in the world has done this. None. I want to talk about the next steps we're thinking about. First, tonight, I'm announcing that I will direct all states, tribes, and territories to make all adults, people 18 and over, eligible to be vaccinated no later than May 1. Let me say that again. All adult Americans will be eligible to get a vaccine no later than May 1.
Just
That's much earlier than expected.
Celebration.
Let me be clear. That doesn't mean everyone's going to have that shot immediately, but it means you'll be able to get in line beginning May 1. Every adult will...
Just in time for May Day celebrations, Roasted. That's great. Yes, right.
Define eligible.
Get your
I don't know what the he's.
Sorry, I read.
Comrade Biden says May 1st, get shot. China good. China good.
Be eligible to get their shot.
We don't
want to do this.
You get shot.
We're going to go from 1 million shots a day that I promised in December, before I was sworn in, to beating our current pace of 2 million shots a day, outpacing the rest of the world.
Go talking.
Secondly,
Okay.
at the time when
That
every
means
adult is eligible in
within
May,
6 months,
we will
should be
launch,
done
with our
this.
partners, new tools to make it easier for you to find the vaccine and where to get the shot, including a new website that will help you first find the place to get vaccinated and the one nearest you. No more
I
searching
hope
day
that
and night
website
for an
runs
appointment
as well as
for you and your loved ones.
Obamacare website.
Thirdly, with the passage of the American Rescue Plan, and I thank you again, House and Senate for passing it, and my announcement last month of a plan to vaccinate teachers and school staff, including bus drivers, we can accelerate massive nationwide effort to reopen our schools safely and meet my goal that I stated at the same time, about 100 million shots, of opening the majority of K-8 schools in my first 100 days in office. This is going to be the #1 priority of my new Secretary of Education, Miguel Cardona. Fourth, in the coming weeks, we will issue further guidance on what you can and cannot do once fully vaccinated, to lessen the confusion, to keep people safe, and encourage more people to get vaccinated.
What I want without
And
it.
finally, fifth, and maybe most importantly, I promise I will do everything in my power. I will not relent until we beat this virus. But I need you, the American people. I need you. I need every American to do their part.
You didn't need our
That's not
votes.
how we
Why
get
do you
our
need us
president.
now?
I need you to get vaccinated when it's your turn and when you can find an opportunity to help and to help your family, your friends, your neighbors get vaccinated as well. Because here's the point. If we do all this, if we do our part, if we do this together, by July the 4th, there's a good chance you, your families and friends will be
It's
able to
not
get
July
together in your
4th.
backyard or in your neighborhood and have a cookout or a barbecue and celebrate Independence Day. That doesn't mean large events with lots of people together, but it does mean small groups will be able to get together after this long, hard year.
Oh, can we use fireworks too, please?
Whoa, wait a minute. Why do we have to keep it a
Can we eat
small
hot
group?
dogs, please?
If everybody's going to be vaccinated by May 1st, why do we have to keep it a small group in July?
Because
Exactly.
it's all about control.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I'm
not
gonna.
having a small group. If everybody's vaccinated by May 1st, I'm going to invite 100 of my closest friends into a room that's 20 by 20.
Yeah.
Because if we're all vaccinated, we are not going to be passing COVID back and forth.
Well, that's the theory, but in reality, they don't know how the vaccines work because it only took 9 months for them to develop these, and they didn't truly test them.
Eat your bug cake, get in your pot, and shut up. Watch your entertainment.
We
You know,
were
like the first
all
time I
meant-
heard of. Oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Like the first time I heard it, like that July 4th date, like I'm like, no fucking way. You just say some date now. You know that's not gonna be
Just,
the
all right,
date.
so a year ago today, they said 2 weeks to
2
flatten
weeks,
the
yep,
curve.
yep.
Flatten the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
curve.
Was it like 16 days or 14 days to fight the
14
curve?
days, exactly. A fortnight
14
to
days.
exactly.
They treat the country like we're all goldfish. I mean,
That will make this Independence Day something
Like,
truly
yeah,
special.
like we have no memory at all. You're
where we
right.
not only mark our independence as a nation, but we begin to mark our independence from this virus. But to get there, we can't let our guard down.
You talking about
This
feminism?
fight is
Shut
far
up,
from over.
Dottie
From over,
Potty
as I told
Joe.
women in
Oh my
Pennsylvania. I'll
God.
tell you the truth. On July 4th, with your loved
boy
ones,
Biden.
is the goal. With a goal, a lot can happen. Conditions can change. The scientists have made clear that things may get worse again as new variants of the virus spread. We've got work to do to ensure that everyone has confidence in the safety and effectiveness of all 3 vaccines. So my message to you is this. Listen to Dr. Fauci, one of the most distinguised and trusted voices in the world. He's assured us the vaccines are safe.
Oh, really?
They underwent rigorous scientific review. I know they're safe. Vice President Harris and I know
Really?
they're safe. That's why we got the vaccine publicly in front of cameras, so for the world to see, so you can see us do it. The First Lady and the Second Gentleman also got vaccinated. Talk to your family,
Right
friends,
now.
your neighbors, the people you know
You mean
best who
his
got the vaccine.
saline shot?
We need everyone to get vaccinated. We need everyone to keep washing their hands, stay socially distanced, and keep wearing the mask as recommended by the CDC. Because even if we devote every resource we have,
Fuck your mask.
beating this virus and getting
Fuck
back to normal
your
depends
mask.
on
I
national
don't need
unity.
a heart attack for
And
your
national
mask.
unity isn't just how
Fuck your
politics and
fucking
politicians
mask.
vote in Washington, or what the loudest voices say on cable or online. Unity is what we do together as fellow Americans. Because if we don't stay vigilant and the conditions change, then we may have to reinstate restrictions to get back on track. And please, we don't want to do that again. We've made so much progress. This is not the time to let up. Just as we were emerging from a dark winter into a hopeful spring and summer is not the time to not stick with the rules.
Wants to hurry up and get back to sniffing people.
Well, no, it's physiologically proven for me. I have several different readouts from the doctor's office now. My blood pressure goes up to dangerous hypertensive levels, and my pulse exceeds 80 when I'm sitting still when I wear a mask. I don't understand why I have to wear these fucking things, because they are physically harming my body.
Yeah, they put an unnecessary stress on it, and it's like a, dude. Yeah.
It's like I'm running
Close with
while
this.
I'm wearing that fucking
We've
thing.
lost so much over the last year. We've lost family and friends. We've lost businesses and dreams we spent years building.
Didn't you say our darkest days were ahead of us? Didn't he say that, like, right after he got elected?
Yeah, dude.
So are these the dark days, or are the dark days yet to come? I'm confused.
Both.
We've lost time with each other. And our children have lost so much time with their friends, time with their schools. No graduation ceremonies this spring.
We're not going to get this 4 years back, y'all.
Moving up ceremonies.
All right.
There's something else we lost. We lost faith in whether our government and our democracy can deliver on really hard things for the American people. But as I stand here tonight, we're proving once again something I've said time and time again, to probably tired of hearing me say it. I say it to foreign leaders and domestic alike. It's never, ever a good bet to bet against the American people. America is coming back. The development, manufacture, and distribution of...
Well, that's what the Democrat Party did for the election, didn't they?
Yeah, of course. But where the fuck is he? Like, where did we go if we're coming back? Like, we didn't go nowhere. We're here. Fucker. I don't know. I just hate that guy.
It is amazing China can get so much done. No shit.
Vaccines in record time is a true miracle of science.
You're
It's one of the most extraordinary achievements any country has ever accomplished. We also just saw the Perseverance rover land on Mars. Stunning images of our dreams that are now reality. Another example of the extraordinary American ingenuity, commitment, and belief in science and one another.
We landed on Mars during the Clinton administration, y'all. Hello?
Yep. We did.
Today, I signed into law the American Rescue Plan, an historic piece of legislation that delivers immediate relief to millions of people. Includes $1,400 in direct...
Cha-ching. That's right. Here's some cash. Shut the fuck up. Eat your bugs. Get in your pod.
Rescue checks.
I'm gonna spend that money on
That means a typical family of four earning about $110,000 will get checks for $5,600 deposited if they have direct deposit or in a check, a treasury check. It extends unemployment benefits. It helps small businesses. It lowers healthcare premiums for many. It provides food and nutrition, keeps families in their homes, and it will cut child poverty in this country in half, according to the experts. And it funds all the steps I've just described to beat the virus and create millions of jobs. In the coming weeks and months, I'll be traveling along with the First Lady, the Vice President, the Second Gentleman, members of my cabinet, to speak directly to you, to tell you the truth about how the American Rescue Plan meets the moment. And if it fails in any place, I will acknowledge that it failed, but it will not. About how after long, dark years, one whole year, there is hope and light and better days ahead. If we all do our part, this country will be vaccinated soon. Our economy will be on the mend. Our kids will be back in school. We'll have proven once again that this country can do anything, hard things, big things, important
How are
things.
you going to get the kids back to
A
school
year
if the
ago,
teachers union
no one
won't
could have
go
imagined
back?
what we were about to go through.
Everybody's
Now,
just going to start
We're coming through
homeschooling.
it. It's a shared experience.
I mean, if anything, maybe the teachers don't need to go back. Maybe they need to just disappear. At least, at least
You
nobody's...
heard how many teachers in LA are refusing to go back to work, right?
Right. Well, that's less children indoctrinated by that fucking critical race horse shit.
Yeah.
Right?
If I had any group of employees vote, 93% of them vote to not go back to work like they were told to do, I would be looking to replace 93% of my employees.
Yep.
Because that's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah,
They got high priority on the vaccines specifically so they could go back to work.
You know what Reagan did with the air traffic controllers union?
Yep. And it was upheld by the Supreme Court too.
Yep. It sure was. All right.
Plus, we know like kids aren't like they're not the problem of like spreading it. And I mean,
exactly.
They're the ones that are most likely to survive it.
Yeah.
They're the least likely to
If they get it at all.
Well, don't link to the CDC or anything that might have any factual evidence about that shit, because Twitter will shut your ass down, and so will YouTube. You know, if you do it the wrong way. So,
Yeah, the CDC produced a study showing that masks did fuck all for the fucking spread, and Crowder
Fauci
got
right.
indefinitely fucking suspended for it.
Fauci's right.
It turns out that Fauci, when he first came out and spoke about this and said masks are useless, he was correct the first time.
Mm-hmm.
He was also correct in the paper he wrote about it in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's a placebo measure to determine whether or not people are going to adhere to the guidelines.
Yeah, it's obvious it was politicized, and that's why he kept flip-flopping on the shit.
Yep.
It binds us together as a nation. We are bound together by the loss and the pain of the days that have gone by. We're also bound together by the hope and the possibilities of the days in front of us. My fervent prayer for our country is that after all we've been through, we come together as one people, one nation, one America. I believe we can, and we will.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Since this moment, in history I believe recorded, we faced and overcame one of the toughest and
He
darkest
wants
periods
to
of this
snip
nation's
us
history.
all.
Darkest we've ever known. I promise you, we'll come out stronger, with a renewed faith in ourselves.
No, he wants to be another fucking Churchill, man. It's like right on, brother. Yeah, keep blowing that smoke up your own ass, because nobody's believing it.
Commitment to one another, to our communities, and to our country. This is the United States of America, and there's nothing, from the bottom of my heart, I believe there's nothing we can't do when we do it together. So God bless you all, and please, God, give solace to all those people who lost someone.
Oh, fuck
May
you,
God protect
Joe.
our troops. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Look forward to seeing you.
Protect our troops from what? Raw chicken?
I feel like the whole thing went through at least 2 editors before.
Okay, he
See,
can't
look at
walk
that.
a
See,
straight
look at the frame.
line.
Look at that.
And he did the speech,
Look
and he
at
had
the
this
frame.
infamous Sharpie, and he would
He
go line by
cannot
line
walk
through the
in a
image to make
straight
further edits
line.
there. But you're right to say this was not something he had to practice.
Whoa. Kaylee's on crack.
Oh wait, I love her.
We need to slow her down a little bit.
Damn.
I missed her. I can't believe he was. How fast was he going? Because that didn't. seem like
I sped it up. That's the only way I can get so much into one show.
It doesn't seem like it was like should have been sped up the way he was talking.
Yeah, he sounded normal.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. So that tells you how
Imagine
slow.
He was like veering and stumbling down the walkway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was kind of wobbly.
All those
Fuck, how many shots did you have before you walked up here, friend?
You need some more adrenochrome. It's well, you know.
Well, that is irate.
Yeah.
That Biden's out there like, I have all the immunities. I took 7 COVID shots.
That's right.
Today.
All right,
Your president is protected.
Teleprompter. Oftentimes he wouldn't even breeze through once on a teleprompter after his edits. He was not afraid of questions. We'd be shouting questions at him as he was approaching the briefing room, and that would be the extent of his preparation because he was speaking from his heart. It was authenticity. It was transparency. The diametric opposite of what you're getting from the Biden basement strategy administration.
You know, it's funny because I was actually behind the scenes doing my coverage, and I would see the hardest job on the Hannity show may surprise people. It's being the teleprompter operator. I happen to be a radio host. I do 3 hours of unscripted radio a day. No script whatsoever, not one line written. And often I have a script, but I go off script the whole monologue, the whole night, and yet Thomas, our prompter operator, somehow manages to find the right place at the right time. Is that Donald Trump, Ryan's? And what did you think of Joe Biden tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that's Donald Trump. I mean, I'd be standing in the back of a speech or a rally, and I'd be standing there with Stephen Miller, and I'd be telling Steve, he's off script, Steve, he's off script, Steve. And then slowly but surely, he'd get right back on, and then Gabe would start scrolling the thing. Look, the bigger problem, I think, for Biden is, it's about his speech tonight, and you hit on it in your monologue. He's based his presidency on 2 things. Transparency, which is what we were just talking about, him not doing any press briefings, but the other thing was unity. And so far, we've got a progressive freight train, and the fact that he didn't even mention just a little hat tip, a crumb, to the previous administration, say, you know what, let's give it to them. They did a good job on these getting these shots and these vaccines put together, but he didn't do it, and that's a failure. I mean,
and let me pick up on Ryan's point. We only have 30 seconds, Kaylee. You know,
I changed. I'm changing it out. That was the end of it. All right, this is some Twitter stuff. Yeah, this is stuff to look at while we can talk a little bit. Figured we needed a break.
Biden's gonna make it right. I don't think he's gonna see.
Dude, I don't either. It's like, wow, he is weak.
Or like right before the vaccines are released or whatever, then suddenly he'll just be sick as fuck.
This real shit from Twitter. Just shit
from Twitter.
Oh, hold on. You gotta hear this bit.
Jesus, take the wheel. She's trying to eat her pizza.
That's right. Oh, did you see this?
So Lincoln did not free the slaves. Everyone, listen to me.
Jesus, take the wheel. I'm just trying to eat my pizza rolls. History is uncomfortable. It's not designed to make you feel good. It just is. Lincoln was a Republican. The Republican Party was founded in opposition to the Kansas-Nebraska Act, which expanded slavery into that territory. This is fact, whether you like it or not. Lincoln was anti-slavery from childhood. Lincoln being the first Republican president, and Southern Democrats knowing the Republican platform was anti-slavery, man didn't even get inaugurated good before they started seceding. They knew he was coming for slavery. And come for slavery he did. The Emancipation Proclamation freed slaves, and the Union Army delivered the message. The last 2 states to free slaves, Kentucky and Delaware, they did it with the 13th Amendment, which was 1865. Emancipation Proclamation freed the slaves. The 13th Amendment made it permanent. Lincoln, right or wrong? Yes. Lincoln freed the slaves. Like, that's just history. I'm sorry. If you're going to be a white savior, make sure you get a white hood to match.
Perfect. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah.
No.
54.
What is?
You ready? Ready, Timmo?
Yes, we are.
Oh shit.
And now we're going to look up to the sky. Okay, take a deep
He
breath.
says, look up to the sky. Watch the way.
We are going in 3, 2, 1.
Yep, she died. Wow, you can hear her screaming. It's fucking lagging.
Oh shit!
That looks
The
fun.
scream is behind her.
Dude, that's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, that does look fun.
This area behind me is the George Floyd Memorial. This is where George Floyd was killed.
Oh, what a
This
hero.
Hey.
Hero, guys.
It's a Chaz.
Barricades have been set up by protesters.
Smoking hero.
That's a hedgehog.
They don't allow anyone in, not even the police.
It's gonna be a long time before I go back to that place. Many
You're in a bad situation here in a second.
Oh, I thought if we were on this
That's a
side of the
hedgehog.
barricade,
You're going to be in a bad
A lot
situation.
more black men than
What's
died.
a hedgehog?
You've been called out for what
A hedgehog is a tank trap.
Oh,
That
okay.
purple thing right there?
Yeah. That's what they call them, hedgehogs?
Yeah.
Are you talking about that purple thing?
Yeah, it's like a giant jack.
Yeah.
It's very tense near the memorial, and a militant-style group has closed off several blocks with barricades.
Antifa, you mean, bud? You mean Antifa, buddy?
And this is our friend Captain Corrosive with something that may be a sex toy. Popping bubbles. Little ASMR relaxation right for a minute.
Butt plug.
It looks like a glass butt plug or something like that, right?
Oh, she probably just probably
Yeah,
heard.
come on, man.
Well, I mean, she works at.
Oh, look at Fido. He's one of the Peloton.
It's a good
Pretty
doggo.
puppy.
Good doggo. I got a pet a doggo today. Just saying.
Dude, me and Uzi we gotta get one. We're sick of it. We gotta have a dog in.
Yeah, it was a greyhound. He was so sweet. Oh my god.
My neighbors letting all their dog shit in my yard. Right in my house.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, Pat, what's up, man? I don't know if that music might get okay, good.
Oh, this fucking thing.
They don't have one in my color.
What the fuck? Like, it's
Why did
almost-
African American get a black one?
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I said. I
You know what that'd be
put it-
perfect for?
Roasted. I was like, why is a black guy gotta wear a
Is
black
this thing
one?
real, y'all?
No. You know what those would be perfect for?
I think
Doing
so.
blow.
Oh,
Fucking shove that shit in
man.
there. Just fucking put that in your nose and.
Oh, that's such a troll, though. If that was a troll, this is masterful.
I don't think they
I hope it's a
products.
troll.
It's a
It
real
does.
product.
I don't know. I love when you said there's not one in your color.
Okay.
You killed me.
It's called nosy, guys. It's a nosy.
I have sinus problems. I spend most of my life breathing through my mouth. not
I
my
love
nose.
this. I love this so much.
He's gonna be so upset. He's gonna be so offended.
That was
It's
well
just like-
done.
Oh wow.
There was a TV show in this for like
The
one
old
episode.
Geico cavemen.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good. All right, now these are some Black Lives Matter protesters that were disrupting. These kids are in a cheerleading competition, and this is their hotel. So these motherfuckers just say, we're gonna fuck with some white people.
70.
You know,
And
they're not
they
all
don't know
white.
there's black cheerleaders?
Yes, no shit.
They haven't been to Louisiana. That's some woke
my
shit
God.
over there.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh,
It's a big
Bam.
one.
Yeah, I love Bam.
The only cheerleaders that my school had, I split right now.
Oh my God, they're little girls too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They are
I
all
would be
minors.
losing my shit. I would be losing my shit. It's a good thing my girls don't like this kind of stuff because I would fuck somebody up. I would go to jail. I would catch a charge. I would still catch a charge.
Catch a charge.
I would.
BLM stands for Biden likes minors.
I mean, how ridiculous is it that they have to have so many police officers out there just to protect a bunch of minor cheerleaders?
Yeah, little girls.
Were they
They're
having like a
blocking
convention or
access.
something?
Time to
Or they
jump
like?
off.
It was a competition.
It's competition season for cheerleading.
Yeah.
That guy's got a walker.
It started.
All these weak ass adults going after children.
I wonder if they
Yeah,
let
or-
any trans people in.
I feel like that guy
On their
probably
teams.
uses that
I mean, that would be a reason to protest if they didn't.
I think that's
I'm
really
being
a-
sarcastic. Please
That's some
understand.
serious hatred.
I understand.
It's some ignorant bigotry is what it is.
Same people.
Weak ass bullshit.
Is this in Louisville?
Biden loves minors.
Yep, Louisville.
Yeah.
Kentucky?
Are all these
fucking
little
serious?
kids?
Yeah, Brianna. They're saying Brianna. Shit about Brianna Taylor. It's like, dude.
To a bunch of little girls?
Little girls.
I can't really tell. What do you know what she's saying? Blowhorn or whatever.
Yeah, she was talking about Breonna
Yeah.
Taylor died. You know, and y'all are still white. And, you know, whatever. I don't know.
Talking about that, I rate.
What do the kids have to do with fucking? What do cheerleaders have to do with cops? What? Why?
Because they're weak. And
so
they
they're
go after
yummy food.
fucking people.
Look at all the incredibly not white people walking in.
That means children. They go after children.
Right. Little girls.
Little
Yeah, I know.
girls.
You watch me lose my.
I mean, they
terrifying little girls.
hadn't eaten yet today.
they do support the top pedo.
Something tells me I better fuel up.
Well, yeah, they got to shame them for their whiteness because you know that's what they're being indoctrinated in. You know, don't act so white. So what am I supposed to do? Act like this and talk like that? I don't know. But what is less white? What does that mean? It's like asking my friend to be less gay. It's like asking Bear Dog to be less gay. These are perfect examples. We love her very much.
So let's see. A few months back, I made a video
Tina.
about the pussification of America. Boy, was that a motherfucking understatement. You gotta be kidding me. You're a fucking joke. Dr. Seuss offends you. Aunt Jemima offends you. Two genders offends you. The China fucking virus offends you. Everything offends you. You don't smile, you don't laugh, you're always mad. You know what? You don't say that I'm mad. This is how I fucking rant. Otherwise, I'm a very happy person. I laugh at all of you, actually. You are all the biggest joke. All of you on the left, you're the biggest fucking joke. Because you know what? My video months ago that went viral, I was in the news about the pussification of America. I was 100% spot on, motherfuckers. Spot on. Trump 2024, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Did I offend you? Go fucking cry in your mommy's basement. Hey, Cuomo, you...
I think we found Becca's missing twin sister somewhere.
Nipple ring wearing commie cunts with your press conference yesterday, trying to act like you were all apologetic, like you really fucking gave two shits about what you did. But you want to know why you're doing this? Because it's exactly what I fucking said. You diverted all the attention off the nursing home murders. You notice how they're not covering that? Even CNN is putting out statements about Fredo's poor brother, fuckface Fredo's brother, and the sexual harassment. The fuck out of here. Any of you's fall for that, you're just as stupid as everybody else. Okay, that's what the left does. They divert attention. And Cuomo, a petition is getting started. Your name's coming off that motherfucking bridge, okay? And you want to say that you're not going to resign? I hope you're fucking impeached. Not that your replacement will be any better, but somebody good needs to run up against your fucking corrupt ass motherfucker. Okay, so we're going to have a little talk about comic cunt fucking Cuomo. We all know that this is smoke and mirrors. Nothing's gonna happen to him. He's not gonna be impeached over these sexual harassment charges. It's just not gonna happen. Okay? People, wake the fuck up. This is all to divert the attention.
We're up to 7 accusers now. 6 or 7, I think. I think 6 is what I said 7. I meant 6. Yeah. Is anybody there? Can y'all hear me? There may be a problem. Hold on. I'm going to dip out and then dip back in. Hey, can anybody hear me? For some reason. Well, I don't know what's going on. But apparently, okay, it's connecting. I see what's going on here. My Discord apparently is having some kind of issue here. I may reboot it. Hold on a second. And while I'm doing that, I'll just talk to y'all about that. We'll place the rest of Tina out here. All right?
Off the murdering of the grandmas and grandpas in the nursing homes. We all know that. Where are all the women in the Me Too movement? Why aren't they marching in the streets with their "Make me a sandwich" signs, when in all factuality they should say "Make me a salad"? Because you see what half of them fucking look like. Sorry, saying it straight up, motherfuckers. And another thing, why don't you all look up S2584A, the Comprehensive Sexuality Education Bill that they're trying to pass?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that real fucking winner. Huh? Look at the sponsor of it and the co-sponsors of it. And write to them all and tell them it ain't fucking happening. People, wake the fuck up. Cuomo's corrupt. It's never gonna happen. He's not going nowhere.
Indeed. And on that, we're going to change reels. I don't know what's going on with this audio thing, but I'm going to keep moving, and I'll deal with this while y'all watch some moving violations. That's right. We get the video rolling. There we go. That's right. It's not quite Russian dash cam, but there are a lot of Russians in this thing. This guy's got audio. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, my mic is plugged in because you can hear me, right? So what I got to reboot. Huh? Boo boo. Can you hear me now, people? Yeah, Irate is back, but no one else. I know. I'm trying to reboot Discord, and while we look at all this carnage. Yeah, only I can be heard right now because I'm not plugged in with everybody. Just bear with me, fam. Thanks for hanging in there. Some crazy shit, though. Just saying. It's like Discord is not starting. Yeah, it's only me. So I'm gonna. I guess I need to. Try it again. One last time. I as soon as I killed it, it was just trying to start. There we go. All right. Hey, we're back. Yay. I had to reboot the Discord. I don't know what the fuck that was, man. It was making me mad as hell, though.
I bet. Discord don't like you.
That's right. I gotta. How do I get this big screen out? Hold on. All right, it's just. I'm not gonna.
Looks like people can hear us, I think.
There we go.
Yes.
They hear me tell Roasted to shut up.
Yeah.
I was joking.
That's right.
Yes, he just wouldn't stop talking. It was like he was me or something.
That only took a second. Stupid Discord. But Windows 10 did an update, or I still haven't updated my computer yet. I was going to do it tonight so that I didn't have to worry about the stream tonight. I was afraid myself
Right.
to get all fuckered.
Dude, it was Discord fucking up big time. I don't know what it was. I don't know what that was, but it fritzed out and I had to reboot the whole thing because it was seeing y'all talking, but it couldn't hear you.
And then it locked with me showing like I was keyed up, and I did not have my finger on the key. So as far as you guys knew, as far as the guys in the chat knew, I was ranting on and on about something.
He's talking about Obamacare. That's what he was talking about.
Oh, I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there.
We were talking about how great goat steaks would be.
Oh, look at these wrecks, man.
Holy crap, that was dodging the goat. That was funny.
Yeah, he bumped one.
The great goat dodge.
Out of the cars.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh.
And now they're screwed.
Oh, they all did now.
I hate.
All right, so I do want to thank the chat for hanging in there. Sorry about the fuck up, people. So on to enjoy the rest of our show because we got a lot of shit.
Whoa!
What? Oh shit!
Okay, so I'm not the only one that does that. Okay.
No, I felt like I was in that car with them.
I know that was freaky. It's okay.
I fucking ducked on that one.
I jump out of my chair
in
sometimes.
honking. Oh yeah, there was a biker there, you dumbass.
Dude? He intentionally ran him over.
Oh, that's bad.
I fell into a burning truck of fire.
These are brutal.
It's icy.
Oh.
That looked like no fun.
First rule of physics. Third rule of physics. A body in motion stays in motion until acted upon by another body.
That's right.
Oh, the semi's not supposed to go up on top of
Holy shit!
Did it just land on the church?
Yeah, it landed
The
on
power
the house.
lines.
Oh, I thought it was
It hit the pole.
Oh.
That
I
poor
think he fell
house.
asleep. That's why he went off red.
Oh shit! I think you know what? I think I used this one before
Oh, you
because
did land on it.
yeah, it's landing on the power line.
And the power
It's good
line's
enough to
just
show
standing up
again.
there waving.
Do you see the power line? Yeah.
Power line's going, hi guys, hi. Hi.
Yeah, and this idiot pulls over. It's like, yeah, dude. Like, that's not.
Yeah, I know.
The driver in that truck is like, oh, I'm all sorts of fucking fired.
It's electric.
Oh yeah.
Bad.
Whoa! Snap. Well,
And that's
This is America. We drive on the right side of the yellow line.
Only half the time.
You think this
Depends
guy's
on which
drunk?
state you're in.
I think the guy
Is that a cop?
is pulling over is
To check his
trying to
pants.
change his shorts.
yeah. A little shook up.
right
there.
on. Yeah.
His seat is now missing all its buttons.
These pileups.
Oh, these are so insane.
Oh no!
Oh, they are.
No, let's slam on the brakes.
Like this week
Well,
in 1993, it was either this week or last week. We had a snowstorm like this. We had 8 inches of snowstorm. It was a thunderstorm too, and power was out for weeks. It was and it was during it was in the middle of March. Man, it was crazy.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, we hadn't had one like that since, man. Just a couple of little
I grew
dustings.
up with shit like this.
Where is
Growing
this?
up in Iowa.
I don't know.
You see that all the time.
Poland, maybe.
I
It may
bet.
be Poland. I don't know.
Oh, I can make so many Polish jokes. I'm Czech. I'm allowed to.
You can make Polish jokes because they're fucking Polish jokes. Fuck it. Oh, snap! Oh!
Oh, and then he goes jumping at that
No, stay behind them.
Okay,
Stay
honey,
behind
those were the gay prancing deer we were wondering about on all the time.
prancing there, and I forgot to turn this sideways.
See, that's why they're going to have an accident. They're
I
driving
am
on the side of the
so
road.
sorry.
Oh, see? Well, that's what happens when you try to play airplane while you're driving.
Oh!
Ow, that looked painful.
Dude, that
God
lucky driver.
dang
I love it when Uzi like screams over there. It's like, ah! Because she's like on like a 30-second. It's funny the delays. Earlier, like I can't hear you. It's like I'm muted. Not now though. It's just.
Turns into a whole
All right, and
This
I don't know if
looks
you can
like
see it.
Texas.
Yeah, this dude. There's some rocks, man, that are flying and hitting the.
What do you mean?
Got rocks
Look,
flying
there's
out the back of the truck.
yeah. Well,
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Excel, space bar.
This makes me think
bar.
of Travis County.
Travis County, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Travis County.
What about Travis County? Tell me about it.
This road reminds me of driving through Travis County.
Okay, all right,
So,
fair enough.
I was like, this makes me homesick.
Now this is Russian. This is bad,
Whoa,
bad
whoa,
chauffeur.
Bobby.
Bad chauffeur is this guy's name.
A bad truck.
Oh.
SHOFER, chauffeur,
Chauffeur?
chauffeur, bad chauffeur,
Shopper.
bad chauffeur, man.
Stop.
That's some really bad chauffeur there.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Were you in a
Squeeze.
hurry, dude?
He was trying so hard not to hit those people on the motorbikes.
Yeah.
He was trying so hard.
We're near the end of the video, so it's time to queue up.
With so much attention around the interview, one might wonder how much the former royals were paid for their participation. Well, apparently, according to a spokesperson for the couple, Meghan and Harry did not profit from the pre-taped tell-all. However, hold on to your tea, because when you learn the amount of money CBS paid for rights to the soon-to-be second-time parents is revealed.
Hold on a second.
I really think she's lying through her teeth.
What do you mean she didn't profit from it?
Listen
What do
to
you mean
this.
they didn't profit from it? It's free advertising.
Oh, they're going to talk about. No, they're talking about how much they got paid.
I wonder how much the former royals were paid for their participation. Well, apparently, according to a spokesperson for the couple, Meghan and Harry did not profit from the pre-taped tell-all. However, hold on to your tea, because when you learn the amount of money CBS paid for rights to the soon-to-be second-time parents' revealing discussion with Winfrey, you are likely to swallow your crumpet. According to the Wall Street Journal, the price tag on the rights for the interview with Meghan and Harry was upwards of $7 million and may have cost as much as $9 million.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Welcome back to CBS This Morning. Prince William is responding to Prince Harry and Meghan's startling claims in Sunday's interview with Oprah. In London this morning, William was asked point blank, is the royal family racist? He said the royals are, in his words, very much not a racist family. Other officials are now pushing for a wider debate of the racism issue, focusing on tabloid newspaper coverage of Meghan in particular. Let's go back to Holly Williams in London with more on this story. Holly, good morning to you again.
Good morning. A group of female members of Parliament is expected to call for a debate into how Britain's tabloid media has covered Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. The debate would take place here at the United Kingdom's Houses of Parliament, the centre of power in this country. Holly Lynch is one of the female members of Parliament who wants a public debate into how Meghan has been treated by Britain's powerful tabloid newspapers.
There's a real sense that she was an outsider, that she wasn't good enough for our royal family. Just a
It's because she's an American, man. It ain't because she's black. That's the thing.
Black.
Aneurysm. Aneurysm.
Ray, do you remember who the last American to marry into the royal family was before Meghan?
No.
It fucked that shit up too.
Wallace Simpson.
Wallace Simpson.
Oh.
Yes.
Edward VIII had to abdicate the throne in order to marry her.
Yes.
It caused a constitutional crisis over there.
I don't know, man.
So,
Was she freaky or something?
they don't react well to marrying Americans.
I don't blame them.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, like we're upstarts and shit. You know, we spat at the crown. I mean, as a country, and we kicked the crown's ass as a country. Just saying.
And we grew up in a democratic republic, and
hey Jeff, you've been
something bad over there.
Yeah. Hug this bitch. No shit, fat.
That's how I kind of feel about her too. I find her to be a very offensive female when it comes to like American, and what we have is air quote royalty in our country. She's disgusting because most of the people I know that are put in positions like that, they're very soft spoken and they think a lot before they speak. And this girl was just out for attention.
Yeah. Dude. All right, so the reason I didn't put any of that interview in here is because, I mean, come on. Wham. You fucking rich piece of shit. You know, elitist.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about them.
Exactly.
Well,
I can't give two shits about them. And I don't understand why there's still royalty on this planet. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But that's me. All right, so let's keep rolling with this shit. All right, because
I don't get it either.
Yeah, well, it's interesting the stuff that happened around it.
Constant tearing down of her character.
In her tell-all interview, the Duchess also accused royal aides of failing to stand up for her when the papers got it wrong.
Everyone in the institution knew it wasn't
true.
So why didn't somebody just say that? It's a good question.
Harry made the extraordinary claim that his family, the royal family, was fearful of the tabloid media.
That relationship and that control and the fear by the UK tabloids, it's a toxic environment.
There's no doubt that Meghan has been vilified by Britain's tabloid papers, their coverage sometimes blatantly racist. But Harry singled out one group of people in this country that has stood up for the couple.
Over 70 members of Parliament, female members of Parliament, called out the articles and headlines written about Meghan. Yet no one from my family ever said anything over those 2 years. That hurts.
This is the letter written to Meghan by female members of Parliament in 2019, taking aim at the outdated colonial undertones of some reporting and saying they share an understanding of the abuse and intimidation.
All right, so let me ask you this. All right, so if you had a shitload of money and you had an upstart relative that just said, fuck you, I'm doing shit I want to do, right? And then they accuse you of being a racist on top of it. I mean, do you think that's going to smooth shit out?
Well,
right?
I'm just wondering, what is she retarded and she didn't learn? Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that word on YouTube.
Or well, maybe thinks she's got a weapon that she can wield and beat people over the head with.
Yeah, or she's gonna get the Princess Diana treatment and she just hasn't figured it out yet. The royal family's just waiting for her to have those babies.
Mm-hmm.
Holly Lynch wrote the letter.
They've got a responsibility to them. So it's not only about stepping in to try and protect the Duchess of Sussex, but to all those young women who'll be feeling utterly let down by the nature of those headlines and feeling powerless if they were in the same situation.
The executive director of the Society of Editors, a group that defends media freedom, said on Monday that the press here is, quote, not bigoted, and that it was not acceptable for the Duke and Duchess to make such claims without providing any supporting evidence. He's now resigned following a backlash from journalists. Anthony.
Holly Williams in London. Yeah, and this is something we've talked about here. Because I mean, we don't see it in this country, obviously, it's the press over there. But she endured some really vicious attacks.
Well, I also think Meghan has plenty of receipts, meaning that she's been keeping track of things. And all you need to do is look at the headlines. We've been looking at it all year. It's one after the other. I can remember one that said, straight out of Compton, that her mother was from the wrong side of tracks with dreadlocks.
Remember the avocado?
Yes.
Yeah, when Kate has avocado, she's doing it for the baby. When Meghan does, it's ruining the rainforest and global desecration.
What's the
She's from gangster
avocado?
royalty. I mean, that's just,
There's definitely a difference in the coverage, so at least you have to acknowledge that. And I think that's part of the problem with them.
What does that mean? What does the avocado have to educate me, y'all? I have no idea what the fuck that means.
I don't know, because generally I associate avocados with Mexico because that's where they're from.
Right?
I just like remember the avocado. It just sounds really funny.
What the fuck?
All right, well, things got
All right, we have a super chat.
Yeah, we do. Well, that's the thing, I guess. It says Demon Hobbit for $1.99. Thank you, sir.
ugly on the talk yesterday. Sharon Osbourne and Cheryl Underwood got into a heated debate after Sharon defended Piers Morgan for saying he didn't believe Meghan. Watch.
I'm asking you again, and don't try and cry, because if anyone should be crying, it should be me. This is the situation. Tell me, when you have heard him say racist things, educate me. Tell me.
It is not the exact words of racism. It's the implication and the reaction to it. To not want to address that because she is a black woman and to try to dismiss it or to make it seem less than what it is. That's what makes it racist. I don't want anybody
call her a
here
white woman
to
right? I mean,
watch this and say that we're attacking you for being racist. And for that, if I articulated
I think it's
anything,
too late. I think that seed's already sown.
I've never heard you utter anything racist, but I have felt that Piers was racist in his stance against Meghan Markle.
Why can't it be he just doesn't like her? Why does it have to be racist?
Elaine looks so uncomfortable. Elaine was like, I did not move from New York to come and watch.
They all are uncomfortable. I mean, every single one of them.
Please don't leave New York.
Brian Stelter could only wish for that.
Yeah, please do not leave New York.
Mr. Don Lemon, he knows what tastes good
else.
too. Just saying, smell those fingers.
So that was heavy, and I understand both sides, but we have to be careful how we throw around this word racism. We're throwing it around a lot, and I'm going to walk lightly here, but we have to understand that racism, of course, is discrimination against another race. This right here, I don't think that Piers Morgan is racist. I think he's an idiot. I think he's like 50% jealous, 30% idiot, another 30%. Look, I mean, it just really has done.
You forgot 30% privileged.
And privileged also, but I think it's more, he is scorned by a woman. But whether she is black or white or Asian, I think he does not like her. And I believe that that's why he goes against her, because you cannot mock or dispute someone's suicidal thoughts. That's where he is an idiot. And that's where he went wrong.
Okay, no, she's
I don't believe he went against her race. I don't believe he's gone against the race. He went.
I think everybody's consensus is the same on that, man. Mental illness stuff is, but I question as to whether she asked for help or not.
I don't think she did. I think she said something after the fact, because I can guarantee goddamn tea, if she had gone to the rest of the royal family and said, I'm feeling like shit right now and I really need some help because I'm feeling really low, there would have been a very quiet and very strong powwow in the background, because that is how the royal family works.
So check this out.
Maybe she could have gone to the Queen
has suicidal thoughts, and that's where he was
Really?
wrong.
He said, though, and I'm not disagreeing with you, I'm just asking, when he said, I don't believe anything that comes out of her mouth, I wouldn't even believe the weather if she was
weather girl, right.
To me, it is a blanket statement, right? It's saying, like, for the whole interview, everything she said was a lie. Well, and part of that was her take on feeling discriminated against because of who she is. So when he says that blanket statement, saying I don't believe anything she said, I think that is covering that part of the interview.
But I also think that Piers Morgan, out of all the royals, Meghan was the only one's hand he held to the fire, and I think he was discriminating against her, maybe not because she was black, but maybe because she was an American. American race is still a race.
Maybe because she loved him at the martini dinner and met her.
That could be it.
It's a lot of things.
But the thing is, and I'm gonna this is 2 for 1 right here. Hats off to Cheryl for having the conviction and the patience to sit there with her friend and somebody who she loves, to sit there and try to explain and articulate without getting upset. You know, a lot of times I get in trouble because I have the patience to sit and explain to people. When people should say, time's up, we should not be explaining, they should already know. Well, I'm so sorry.
That's not your personality.
That's not my personality. And some people, before they get to African American histories, the master's course, they gotta take Welcome to Black 101 with me. And I'm willing and ready to sit with you and talk about it. The other thing is, Sharon Osbourne,
Are you though?
remember when you were a kid and you were in a math
something
class
obvious
and you could not
to
figure
point
out
out
how to
real
move that decimal, and you got so enraged in class because you could never get it right, and you're frustrated, and you're trying, and you're like, oh, just tell me how to do this. Sharon Osbourne has never walked a mile in a black woman's shoes. So for her, she is frustrated.
You know, if that dude saw Pat, if that dude saw your boy Pat, he would probably scream.
Okay.
Just saying.
I
Because he's
gotta
so
point
hot,
something
so
out.
sexy.
You can sit there and say that Sharon's never walked a mile in a black woman's shoes. Well, homeboy, you've never walked in a white man's shoes either. We can play
Well, you know,
this both ways.
Sharon's
But I was-
Jewish. She grew up Jewish in Britain, which is, you know, so.
Hurry.
was
Hold on. Hold on. I got something really painful.
I'm just saying,
and
I am so tired of the race card being thrown around. It has lost all meaning to me. Everybody's fucking racist now, and
But
I'm
what
just
do
gonna
these
fucking embrace
people, what do these people, regardless of their skin color right there, what will they say about any person with light skin they hear with a drawl?
it. Oh, yeah, we're all rednecks and racist.
Well, that's the original sin of this new religion. This new religion that's emerging. These
But
religious
that's-
fanatics. You know, we're
That's not racism, right?
no, it can't be. That's impossible. You've got to
It's
read the shit,
impossible.
people. Now.
My fault. Sorry.
Yeah, right. It's
I
impossible
need to go.
for you with white skin to be a racist. I mean, it's impossible for you to not be a racist.
Exactly.
I need to go to the Church of Woke because I'm just not programmed.
Get on your knees,
I ain't
eat your
programmed.
bug sandwich, get in your pod, and pray. pray to Brian Stelter because he wants your love and prayers and devotion. It's devote to me.
Frustrated because she can't understand and she can't see it. A lot of people get frustrated when they don't understand something. And I think for her, I think for Sharon Osbourne, she was trying to stand up for a friend and she honestly could not see it. And she got frustrated on air and in front of millions of people.
But is that okay? Is that okay? And I'm asking you both. Is that okay that she could not see it?
I have a problem with it. I'm just wondering, why is it fair to her? That's why I said
She asked the question. She asked the question.
She did. Like she said, show me some receipts. Where's the proof that he has said?
It's all kicking off everywhere, isn't it? I mean, it's so divided. We all knew it was going to be divided, but Piers, I think, look, people forget he's in a position because they pay him for his opinion. His opinion is what he keeps saying. He's a royalist, and there's nothing wrong with that. The generation he was born into, we were all taught to be royalists. We were all taught at school, you sing the national anthem. In our time when we were young, we went to the theatre, a cinema, they played the national anthem, everybody had to stand up. It's born in us. And his family are a military family. His brother is very high up in the military, and I think his father was too. And, you know, the Queen, you fight for your Queen and your country, and he's a royalist. I think he is hurt by Meghan terribly. That's why he won't drop it. It's a personal thing for him. I know nothing about what went on, but the thing is with Piers, he has so many other things to do, and he's quit the show, and he says, that's it. I don't...
Right, he walked off the set right after that, and I don't know why it wasn't in there because I put it in there. And
Like a prima donna.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Piers left and quit the show. And I want to thank Mayla Miller for the $5. Monarchy is dumb. Media arguing about monarchy is a waste of time. This is the 2020s. The fact that we still have royalty in the modern world is weird. No shit, man. I mean, that's pretty much the way that I see it. So.
I don't know. They've been doing it for like 6,000 years, so it's kind of ingrained in them.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think he should have walked off. I think he should have stayed and
Beats-
listened
it
to
beats
somebody else's
socialism,
opinion
man.
on him because that's part of what we do. And I think he should have stayed and listened to what that man was. You know, he had a very good case. And I think he should have listened, but I think he's at breaking point. But Piers is what he is. You know, we're paid for our opinion too.
I quoted my mom earlier. I'm going to quote her again. She says, if you can't stand the heat, you better get out the kitchen. And this is somebody who somehow can't stand the heat, even though he dishes it every single day. And he's been roasting Meghan Markle and Harry for years. So if he can't handle someone criticizing
Because
him,
they're
I
an
don't know
embarrassment
why
to the
he gets
royal
paid
family.
for his opinion. If he can't handle someone else's opinion of him.
Yes, I totally agree. He should have listened to that gentleman's opinion and he should have debated with
Now to London and the growing crisis over Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's interview with Oprah. The palace has broken its silence with a statement on behalf of the Queen, but it has gotten a very mixed response. Holly Williams is outside Buckingham Palace. Holly, what are we learning?
Good morning. Well, the statement attributed to the Queen said, quote, the issues raised, particularly that of race, are concerning. While some recollections may vary, they're taken very seriously and will be addressed by the family privately. The problem with that is that the royal family is a symbol for the whole nation, and those damaging allegations were watched by an audience of more than 49 million people globally. The Queen's statement is just 61 words long and does not explicitly condemn racism. When just last week, following allegations that the Duchess bullied staff members, another palace statement said it would not tolerate bullying. We still don't know who in the royal family is alleged to have made comments about the skin color of the couple's son.
Concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
Who did it?
What?
Prince Charles was seen for the first time in public
There it
yesterday
is.
since his son revealed details about their damaged relationship. He kept a typically British stiff upper lip.
What do you think of the interview?
Yeah, and Granddad is in the fucking hospital right now. Just had some kind of heart surgery. There was something weird about that too. Yeah.
Right, if the quote was, "I hope those kids come out extra black," that still wouldn't be racist. I just feel like it wouldn't be racist.
Making no comment on the interview.
How do you feel about the palace hearing you speak your truth today? Are you afraid of a backlash or their reaction? I mean, I think.
No, I'm sick of people's truths. I want the truth. I don't want your truth. I don't want your experience. I would appreciate, you're sharing your experience with me, and but when it comes to the truth is what I want to hear.
And the truth is,
you can't handle the truth.
Exactly.
That's right.
Can't handle it because
you
it smells
fucking
funny
can't
and it's
handle
slippery.
It's some really girthy truth.
I'm not going to live my life in fear.
The couple's decision to bare their souls, American style, has rocked the royal family and forced this country to have an uncomfortable conversation about racism. Modern Britain is a multicultural place where people of color have climbed to positions of power.
This is shone a light.
In our country. Boom. Yes.
This is a really big moment for the Labor Party right now.
This is their George Floyd moment for them.
On the structural racism that exists in institutions in our country.
But Dawn Butler, a member of Parliament, told us the royal family is cocooned in a bubble of whiteness.
They'll know who said it, and they'll know why they said it. But what they have to really unpick is how they made a member of their own family who had a different colour skin feel.
The Queen's statement did say that, quote, Harry, Meghan and Archie will always be much-loved family members. Gail.
Great blunt conversation there. Holly Williams at Buckingham Palace, thank you. Now, we haven't heard from Harry and Meghan since the palace statement was released, and there are a lot of unanswered questions. Let's go now to Roya Nika, who's also at Buckingham Palace. She's a royal correspondent for the Sunday Times. Roya, good to see you again. Let's get right into it, starting with the Queen's statement. Listen, it was only 61 words, but a lot of people are dissecting what is she saying, what is she not saying. What did you make of it?
All right, we're going to move on. All right, but the long story short is that Sharon Osbourne had to walk back her defense of Piers Morgan. And
that's too bad.
Yeah, and yeah. So
that's really shitty.
That's where we're going with that. So, but we
have a TV show.
We're running low. I'm going to do 5 minutes of this reel, and then some thoughts from a man. Happy ending for Stone Monkey, because it's been so long since we've done a thought block.
You said that because that dude had red hair.
And if you're new here, I haven't done these thought blocks in a long time. So
holy shit, that was a serious kick.
Yeah, these are
bam, bam, bam.
These are people. This is
he kicked him in the shin right before he started putting
this is wobbly leg from last week, remember?
Boom.
I'm sorry. These are two travelers, man.
God, these are crazy, y'all.
Yeah. They're like pikeys, but American.
I know some of these guys. I went to school with some of them for a little while, and they are really, really hard to associate with. They don't like anybody who's a different type of gypsy. Like, they get really aggressive
Irish
if they
gypsies,
find
man.
out you're... No, American travelers.
Yeah.
They get
they're
really
descendant
aggressive
of
with you.
Irish. Yeah.
Yeah, but they get really aggressive with you if they find out you're Romany. Oh, shit. I ended up having to do my own bit of
Competition.
self-defense, man. They
Yeah.
did not like me. And I don't even live any kind of... like gypsy thing, like that's not a part of our family traditions or anything. Just a few wind chimes and things, but yeah, no, they were really aggressive. It was weird. They fight for days though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when the fight's over, whatever they're fighting over will be done too.
Right? That baby gonna be born? I'm just kidding.
You think they're fighting
Sounds like
over
they're-
a girl?
Most likely, that's what boys this age usually fight over.
Yeah, no shit.
Or their mamas.
For all we know, they might be fighting over who gets the new caravan.
That's true.
One of them didn't say no homo.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
Nice one. All right, she's in. She's in the club now. All right. You get an extra key.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess I got another. It's Malin asked, did any of you guys see PogChamps 3? I don't know what that is. For $2, what
Sorry.
is that? What is that?
I don't know.
What is PogChamps? Does anybody know? Okay, I will learn. I will look it up. Yeah, it's always good to relax on Friday night. Just watch a couple of guys beat the shit out of each other. You know, and to know that pain is not experienced by me.
I'd swear that's Florida.
PogChamps is a series of online amateur chess tournaments hosted by chess.com. I just
No.
googled it.
Oh wow.
I have not seen chess tournaments. Sorry, that is not my bag.
The chess tournaments are being played by primarily Twitch streamers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to
Dude,
chess.
I love. Yeah, I'm a student of chess, but I would never play on that kind of level. I've seen embarrassment to other people. It's like no, can't go that way. Damn.
Still going. Jesus, this is
You're right.
These guys are gonna fight forever, man.
They do forever.
But we're gonna slide to the thoughts after this one, okay?
Holy crap.
For Monkey. Is Monkey there? Okay, you there? Okay. All right, you hadn't left. That's a good one. All right. Oh well, yeah, a little body slam time.
Okay, hugs. Lots of hugs. Oh, that's a bit of a rough hug.
Ow.
Though. I don't think you did the hug wrong, man.
Indeed.
It's really funny when they're all sped up.
I sped him up a little bit. Some of that free YouTube music. That's right.
Her knees are really red.
Some sick beats, man.
Oh my god, you're right.
I wonder why.
Sorry, it kind of stuck out because it's pinker than the clothes.
You mean I can make the same kind of money with the light lawn?
Do they have any sense of rhythm? Okay, just checking.
I rate this not the original music to this, right?
No. This is my music. That I got from YouTube. This is YouTube free music. Oh, it's shitty hip hop.
Wait a minute, they're only wearing one shoe?
Yeah, they're staring up their shoes.
They're only wearing one shoe. She's got a bruised knee, and neither one of them can keep rhythm with the other.
They are each wearing one
Yeah, they're
shoe from
sharing.
a pair.
This is high dollar, y'all.
That's even
It's touched her like she knew her.
Oh, she's got bruises on her shin,
I hope
too.
these people are
Girl,
acquainted with
Ellen
each
trying to
other.
walk
I
in
mean,
those things.
Don't want to swap slobber or anything.
This girl knows how to dance, though.
Yeah, this is the original white twerker that caught my eye. Yeah, the Russian.
right?
Yeah, she's Ukrainian. Exactly.
I don't know how irate did it, but the music seems to fit with this one.
Well, it's because she dances so well, you don't even have to worry about what music you put on.
Exactly.
It's rhythm.
Monkey
looks like she's done a lot more exercising. Her legs have gotten way more toned.
Yeah, dude. She hadn't been putting on a lot of stuff lately.
Yeah, and I bet she could crack a walnut between.
Wait, do you like all know who this is already?
Like 2
Alright, it was-
years ago, we used to do thought blocks on the regular, and she was kind of like the best dancer.
Right, and then she went to the UAE and then disappeared for like 9 months.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's probably been at the leisure of some sheik or some shit like that. Probably,
Gotcha.
you know? Yeah. Man, you know, there's an old saying about Russian whores, but, you know, just saying.
Yeah, there is. It is the best. I agree, Sora.
Sora! Cork and Thanos is still the best. I agree. Yeah. Then they turn into Babushka.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga, no shit.
It's really weird that you can put house trance to her working and it works. Yep.
I like this music.
Makes me want to drive really fast.
Me too. I was thinking of like a racing game or something.
It's definitely influenced by like Kraftwerk and Tangerine Dream, some of that early synth stuff.
Oh yeah, they're fucking up.
I still think belly dancing is cooler than twerking and ass shaking.
I feel you. I feel you.
It does take work, a lot of practice. Trust me on that.
Way up.
Monkey can agree that he enjoys the arts.
The arts. Oh, you look
The
at
art.
got up there.
So she's wearing a thong, guys. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah.
Oh no, we know she's wearing a thong.
Well, somebody said no panties, no underwear, right?
Dude,
No, she's got underwear.
she's ripped. Holy
Yeah.
fuck. I don't have quads that nice. Just saying.
I still say.
Vaporwave style.
That's right, Sora. Vaporwave for you.
That's what it was called. I couldn't.
Bullwinkle gave me $5 and says, get a sundae. Okay. And we'll see you Sunday at Ice Cream Interview.
Yeah.
We'll be hanging with Shigon, this noob over here. So it's a good way to yeah. Last week was great, man, with Object of Hate. He's a great guy. This week is Shigon, Sunday. And tomorrow, Excel, are you still here? Is Excel, did he leave or did
He snuck out on it.
He popped on.
Yeah.
He went to bye-bye. He probably
Well,
fell asleep.
I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, Timma. You know? You got any idea?
No idea. We'll probably talk about the Tim Pool, James Lindsay thing, or I don't know, something else insane like the gun rights bill that's actually going to make it harder for minorities to get guns than anybody else, or I don't know. There's all kinds of things we can talk about. We'll have to find out in the morning, I guess. It's really weird when it speeds up.
I don't know. I like playing with the speed because, you know, it's just fun. Sometimes I get bored, you know.
You know what? We might talk about the LGBT debate between Lauren and Doyle and Blair and Carlin.
Boy, that was something, wasn't it, man?
I know.
We, brother.
Dude. You got what?
I said I'm super straight. Leave me alone.
Super straight. That's right. That's the new thing, y'all. We are all. I'm super straight. I don't know about y'all, but I am super straight. I'm gonna get a flag and shit.
2 days back. I was throwing it up there and talking shit. They were the non-super straight people were trying to co-opt the hashtag. I'd never even heard about it before the other night.
Yeah,
It's
man.
really funny.
It's a real deal.
I mean, Demon isn't wrong. If I'm on Discord, 10 to 1, I'm probably still. If I'm in voice chat.
Good God, how long is she gonna do this?
Forever, ever.
Oh, then we got this. This is a new one. Her name is Yana Panda. I think she's Russian. But yeah, she's on that channel now with those other two. So I figured.
So it's somebody's little sister.
Oh God, what's
Yeah.
wrong with her face?
Oh, it's Darlene Sid's sister. You are right. Oh shit, that was on her Instagram. I don't know how I knew that. I never look at people's Instagram. To be honest, man, Instagram is like kind of like a what the fuck for me anyway. But I don't get it.
Yeah, you and me neither, Brad.
I don't take a picture every 3 minutes with my phone.
Is it just me or does it look like she has butt implants? I don't know how you get a wedgie that much.
I think it's the short.
You pull
But
it
it's
up
like
really high.
so far in there. I don't.
I know it looks painful.
It's
doesn't it?
wedged in, man.
I think it looks painful. I don't want it. I don't. No, thank you.
Those are supposed to be shorts.
Some chicks have really long ass cracks.
Well, her butt crack is wearing those shorts. See?
She does kind of look like she has implants, though. You're right.
Yeah, right. It's like it's sticking out a little too far for it. I don't.
Maybe she's
It's
more
stitched up far
Brazilian.
enough to make a camel.
Maybe it's just a different butt shape I've never seen.
Maybe it's a Russian butt implant, man.
My sister is built that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you jealous? Is that a jealous tone I hear?
No.
I'm fucking with you, Becky. You know I'm messing with you. Oh my god.
That looks painful, though. I mean, it's like, is her butthole raw now? Because
Probably.
it looks like it's pushed on everything.
I hope
Because her butt is actually longer and flatter, but the shorts make it look a little plumper than what it really is.
Okay.
We already watched that one.
Wait, if it's like width from like hip to hip, what's the other direction called?
-1.
Because they're like the
Depth?
same. Like what?
Depth?
Front, back thickness? I don't know what. Sorry.
Okay, so explain to me the appeal, please, guys, because I don't
Chair
understand
bouncing.
the bounce chair thing. What is the appeal?
I don't know.
It's for balance.
No,
just
why they
imagine-
like watching girls bounce on chairs?
I would imagine
Depends.
that she's just tooting the whole time. She's
It's because it's almost like it's in your lap, right?
oh.
It's
Maybe.
optics.
Yeah, I was thinking something
It's
like
one
that.
Chairs
step
have always been a
behind
big
lap
thing.
dance.
Yeah, it's like the lap dance thing.
Yeah.
Ghost lap
That's
dance.
the appeal. It's one step shy of a lap dance.
Anyone seen
If
the
there
full
were guys in
Monty?
that room with her, she'd have dollar bills all over the place.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, but instead she just has virtual versions. you know.
Okay, so it's for imagination's sake. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's for guys that don't want to pay the $10 cover charge to get into the strip club.
Well, yeah, and they got the
fuck
OnlyFans
cover
thing going
charge,
on and
man.
shit. They do private. It's like go to Twerk Vanera on YouTube. If y'all want a link, I'll pop it up there. But it's like I haven't done this in a long time. It's really we've had a full. We had fighting. We had vehicular accidents. We had thoughts. We had Tina 40 got us through the reboot of Discord.
Oh.
Thank you, Tina 40. Of course, the president's speech, and last but not least, of course, Princess Meghan, and the P. Princess and the Pea. That's right.
She's not even the princess in the pea, because at least the princess in the pea had a bit of fucking humility about her shit.
Yeah. It was the racist
The
pea.
number one thing that princess has forgotten is that she's not in charge of the royal family. The queen is.
Indeed.
And if she's having problems, all she has to do is just go to the queen, take her problems directly to the queen. If the queen says, we're going to fix this problem, then they're going to fix that problem, period.
Right.
It's almost
That's it. That's all.
It's almost like Megan grew up without parents that gave her any direction or encouragement. It's almost like she's never understood that nobody but her is in charge, because she's never had people tell her no.
Yeah, I never really knew anything about the royal family. I don't pay attention to that crap at all.
Man, my mom was obsessed with that shit, right? And I didn't know jack shit about it either. It was just, it's boring.
I like what you were saying, Roasted, like, because that was kind of eye-opening for me, because I don't really know anything about them at all. And when you said that, now it's sort of like, holy shit, like, how fucking full of yourself do you have to be to do that kind of thing to the royal family, to the queen? Holy shit.
There's a lot of folks in America that just don't understand the concept of having a extended family that has one person that serves as the head of the family, and their word is basically law.
Right.
Because that's something that just doesn't happen over here.
Really?
But in
Not
Europe,
anymore.
there's lots of people.
Yeah.
There's lots of families that are like that, especially when you get into nobility and royalty. There will be one person who is the head of the family, and that's it. That's the person that you go to when you've got a problem, and they solve the problem. And in this particular case, the head of the family is grandma to Harry, and she adores Harry. She lets him get away with a lot of shit that she wouldn't let William get away with, because William stands directly in the line of inheritance.
Succession, right.
Yeah.
So if Harry...
Charles kicks the bucket, he's going to be the king, right?
Yeah, once Charles is gone, William is going to be king. He's probably going to be William V. But
okay.
All Megan had to do was say, hey, Harry, this is going on. And if Harry goes to Grandma and says, hey, Grandma, this is going on. I'm sorry that that I've got to bring this to you, but this has come to my attention. This is not something that we're cool with. Grandma would have taken care of it. And it never would have hit the press, and it would have been dealt with, and it would have been dealt with in such a way that Megan knew that not only did Grandma had her back, but that the rest of the family was going to welcome her whether they liked it or not.
That's how our family works.
Yeah.
Like, my husband and I are in absolute control of this household. If you have a problem, you come to one of us and we will create a solution. And that's just how it works. And I always thought that's how you had a functional family. I don't know.
Well, you know what? It's that time again, y'all. It's we ran a little over, but it's okay. We do that. We do that occasionally. So this is the time where we chill. We chill out. Timma, A is for a Timma.
A is also for asshole, don't forget. Okay, sorry. I
would never call you an asshole.
I will call myself an asshole for you, though. Okay?
I love you, Emma.
Glad I could make somebody laugh today. I've been having a rough week, y'all. I have no idea what we're going to be talking about. I think we're probably going to be tomorrow on XD. I have no clue. I think it's probably going to be that shit show of a debate that was on Slightly Offensive. Other than that, I have no idea what we might be discussing unless Excel comes up with something and he didn't bother to tell us tonight. But
Gotcha.
yeah. Other than that, make sure you check out everybody's channels. Mine's going to be dead for a bit longer. Hopefully it won't be too much longer, but we'll see.
All right. B is for Becca.
I have Fairly Just Becca tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It should be fun. And I also dropped everybody's links in the chat earlier.
Thank you. That's right. Join up. Join the caravan. We're all going to soar together. All right?
Exactly.
All right. And Monday, Beck and I are going to do a part 3, focus on Romania on extra credit. And what happened to it during and a little bit post communism. It's going to be, it's about the Ceausescu family, I believe is how you say it. And Shagan, what about you? What do you got coming up?
Well, just the thing with you on Sunday. But,
all right.
You know, I mean, I would just show, I guess, Insomnists tomorrow. I always like to check them out. So, that's at 5 o'clock Central on Saturdays. So,
We still
yeah,
breaking
check them
down. Are we going to be breaking down the Waco? Hearing?
Yeah, yep. It'll be Waco, and I believe it'll be a pretty good one too. It might go a little bit longer than normal, I think. But yeah, check them out.
Sweet. So yeah, and what Shagan was talking about is I will be talking with her on the ice cream interview. That's right, this Sunday. And remember, this I believe Saturday night is you set your clock an hour forward, isn't it?
Yeah. Spring forward.
Spring forward, yeah, at 2 a.m. So it'll be 3 a.m. like that. And so that way you'll be on time to see us at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, and that's 2 p.m. Pacific on this channel. Of course, the ice cream interview with Miss Shagan here. Roasted, what you got going, bro?
I've been fighting a lot of life lately, and I do apologize for that. I've got a couple of scripts queued up. One is about the chip shortage, and another one is about something else. I'm working on finishing up the video for the chip shortage. I'm hoping to have that out either tomorrow or Sunday. And after that, I'm going to try to get back on my schedule where I'm going to be cranking out 2 videos a week on Thursdays and Sundays.
Sweet.
Nice.
Stone Monkey?
I got some weed reviews in the pipes, you know. I'm actually getting back to work, and I'm on Twitch when I can. I have no set schedule because it's hard. I don't like streaming over people.
I feel you.
I'm passive like that.
You're
passive
respectful.
aggressive because then I get angry about it because I want to stream.
Right. Son of a bitch. Bloody fired up now. All right, Trippypoop.
I got a Sunday show at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow or not. I never do. So.
Yeah.
I put it out on Twitter and I pop it into the Discord and shit. You know, put it out everywhere or whatever. If I do, so yeah. But Sunday, I don't know. I don't have a plan ever. So, you know.
Subscribe to Psycho Rick. Yes, I recommend it. Yeah, and all right, so, and I'm also going to be doing the Lovecraftian Cthulhu focus-centered game where you watched a giant obelisk stand up and walk away into the ocean the other night.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was badass. So there's all these weird engines and stuff that open portals, and yeah, and hopefully we don't lose too many sanity points because I do want to be like coherent for BECCA on Monday. And on that note, let's say goodbye, everybody. Let's get out and give the people time to go get some munchies. It's munchie time, and then TV and go to sleep. Or if you're going to game all night, do it. Game. It's been a great show. I want to thank everybody in the chat. You are all our stars. All right, you're my star, every one of you, because you stuck with it through the whole thing, and even this fuck up. And I dig it. I dig that. I dig that about you, and I appreciate it, right? Big Sora, big hug. You know, I'm going to be your dog. You know that. All right. And on that note, bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Waka waka.
Sorry.